Hey, welcome back. Riggs here. How you doing? Good. Glad to hear it. This is Foundation. I just wanted to give you a quick glance at a brand new game. It's a kind of a city building simulator, but with villagers and territories and some trading and some other kind of buildy stuff. And yeah, I just wanted to take a quick look at it. I've spent just a couple of minutes poking at it, but I wanted to sort of start from the beginning with you, and it gives you a couple of different options to start a world with hills, coastal, fluvial, which I think is mountain, or excuse me, rivers, right? Mountain or valley. I'm going to go with hills, just because that was the first one. And starts up a brand new game, and you can choose your first territory for free, and then you'll have a few villagers that will join you there. And let's see, you can move around by kind of scrolling off, and then I think if you hold down the middle mouse button, you can rotate around like that, and then you can zoom in like that. So that's kind of cool. And you can so I guess we have to find our kind of want a level piece of land, right, to start off with. That's kind of what you want to start your city, right? Let's see here. What do you think about this area over here? Oh no, I guess you can't go too far. I'll try to go over here now. How do I go over there? Can I? Oh, you can move using WASD, of course. When in doubt, WASD, right? I guess you have just a couple options. I guess I'll do this one. Why not? Try that one. And then you have to, a couple of new quest pops up, build a village center. And so you can go up here to build public buildings. And you build a village center just anywhere. I'm not going to think too hard first time through. And I could have put that a little closer to the center of the zone, I suppose, but automatically you get how many is that? Seven villagers, and now you can start to build some specific buildings. I'm going to start with a lumber camp right there, a gathering hut. Again, I'm not going to think too hard about this. I'm just going to kind of throw down the foundations here, and then down in the lower left-hand corner you have a villager list, and then you can bring these guys up and just click on one of these jobs to give them a job. So I'm going to make this guy a woodcutter. Again, not thinking too hard about this, kind of going down the list. Stone cutter. A lot of these people aren't going to have places to work yet. I think you have to gather some resources. Speaking of, let's just sort of look at the UI real quick. There's gold, which you will be gathering in taxes, and then also probably through the stores. There's a market that you can be selling things. Then there's different resources that your villagers will be gathering for you. Wood and tools and berries and probably a bunch of other stuff. A few of these things I have no idea about, but looks like different energy, splendor, no idea. I'm sure we'll figure it out. And then labor. You can pause it also. I'm going to do that just so these guys don't stand around. But that's kind of a nice thing to know. You can decrease speed or increase speed once you have work orders assigned. But looks like there's going to be a bunch of different buildings, which each will provide different resources to the villagers and to your village. There's happiness. There's a whole happiness thing where if the villagers are happier, obviously they're going to work harder. Let me just quickly go through some of the help stuff they showed us. It's still at a starting level. It's kind of alpha. But the different villagers are going to have different abilities that you'll be able to level up, and the higher their happiness, the more immigrants will come to your village. So if you have a happy village, you'll get more people to come. It's kind of like in real life too, huh? And then you can assign them jobs. There are then workspaces. There's a whole zoning thing, too. That's another thing I have to do. I have to paint the development zones. So let me go over here. Right now we have extraction. I'm just going to paint a whole bunch of this. We're going to just carve it up and then build where we need to. Do it like that. But so, and then there's another thing I wanted to show you, kind of cool, was these desirability layers. So there's residential. There's going to be certain areas that are better for residential. There's going to be other areas that are better for farming, which looks like there's some overlap with the residential. And then iron ore, they'll show you that. So you can do these different layers to kind of show you where you might want to be setting up some of those zones. Very cool. And a bunch of quests. You'll be leveling up things. They'll give you, sort of breadcrumb kind of hopefully leading you through the game a bit. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to do a little bit of trying to figure out a little bit more, but I just wanted to give you kind of the first couple of minutes of the game. It's still paused, so I don't think I'm wasting any time. But yeah. Oh, there's territories. I can show you the other kind of grid setup of the world. You'll be expanding your territory as you get more happy and richer, I suppose. You can buy those. You can buy the property. You see it says buy this land for 500 gold, which I do not have yet. And then there's budgeting, so you'll be getting taxes from the different zones, from your different territories. And then the markets will have income as well, so you'll have upkeep and different taxes and stuff like that. And then there's a whole trading aspect to it, which I have no idea about yet, but it looks like there's different cities that will have different buying and selling, so different resources. These people really want their fish. They're willing to pay 100 for it. So if you were living in a place where you could get a bunch of fish and sell it to Davenport, you can make bank, right? So yeah, kind of neat. Looks like I need to do some management here, but yeah, again, just the first couple of minutes, and yeah, it's pretty neat. It's still an alpha, so there's a few little things I noticed. When you click on build walls, there's a little error message that pops up. But yeah, just wanted to show you, and pretty cool so far. You can have a micro level with these villagers, or the sort of the macro level, and it looks like you can really manage each person, so that's kind of cool. And I guess they have different schedules. So anyway, I'll be back in a few minutes once I have figured a few more things out, but I hope you've enjoyed the first couple minutes. Okay, so I got some people to work, and I realized that these things here are the berries, so I extended the little zone of collection and got a forager working on that. The forager collects berries, builder builds, go figure. Woodcutter is cutting down the forest, stonecutter is mining stone, so everyone's getting their work done. I think as there are resources, the builders will build some of these things, and then you can assign different workers to those. And I'm guessing happiness is a combination of just having a lot of resources and having people, once you have a few buildings, when you click on these guys, they say, I want free time. Like, okay, I can totally respect that. But there's not much to do in this village yet, so I can't imagine that's making them really happy. But each of them has their own sort of daily work schedule. I mean, don't we all, So anyway, kind of enjoying it, and I think it's one of these things that's going to kind of take some time for these villagers to collect their resources, and I could increase the speed, but I'm in no particular hurry. So I'm going to take a look around. Beautiful world generation. I don't know how big these maps are, or if we will be able to actually bump into these other neighboring cities. Looks like not, but it looks like this will be your territory. Doesn't look like it's a big PvP or an armies kind of thing. I think it's just kind of a peaceful world building kind of thing, which is just how I like it, So anyway, hope you've enjoyed. I think maybe I'll just leave it here, and I'll do another quick little video with some progress, and once I have a little bit more of a clue. But I just wanted to kind of show you the first couple of minutes of it. If you haven't checked out their preview of it, shows you what kind of the later game stuff, build castles and whole cities and stuff. So that'll be neat, and I'm looking forward to that. So anyway, stay tuned, and hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.